Dorian, we did not forget to invite you. We didn't invite you. This is a private party.
You would be toasting Viki's memory if I hadn't saved her life.
That's enough.
Dorian, please, just leave.
After what I did for you?
Hey! You may have saved my mother, but you helped my husband in the ground, you bitch. Well, I'm sorry. You know, if it hadn't have been for Dorian, Nash would still be here, you know? She took over BE and she exposed Jared. We can't change that. But if you think you can just show up here and...
Jessica, I was horrified by Nash's death, but it was not my fault. And I was not the one who defrauded BE's stockholders.
Oh, no, but you certainly took advantage of the situation, didn't you?
Viki, why don't you let me throw her out with the rest of the garbage?
Actually, Todd, you are the reason I'm here.
I don't care. I'm not interested.
It's about Star.
Is she all right?
Cole broke up with her tonight. And it's all Todd's fault.
Little bastard Thornhart broke up with Star?
You went ballistic when he wanted to be with Star, and now you're going to go crazy because he doesn't want to be with her?
I wanted her to stay away from him, but he didn't have to break her heart.
You already broke her heart.
So this is the reason you came over here to harp on me about Star?
Yes, that's exactly the reason.
Why don't you go talk to your niece about it?
Okay, no. See, these two kids have been through enough without the two of you getting all involved and making things worse.
Dorian, you came over here because you found out that we were gathered together, and you just came here to make a scene.
Oh, I do not have to listen to this.
Oh, well, you know where the door is.
Dorian, please.
We've had enough tragedy and drama around here. We don't need this.
Jessica, I really...
Save it.
Look, I'm going to ask you one more time, and I'm going to ask you nicely because you saved my life. Please go. This family has had to put aside an awful lot just in order to be together to say goodbye before I go.
You're leaving? Going back to Texas to sling hash again?
No. Those days are long gone.
You're going to Africa?
The International Heart Association wants Mom to do this, to be an ambassador of goodwill. Do you know what that is, Dorian?
Well, I'm so happy I was able to save your mother's life so she can do this very useful work.
There you go, Dorian. Make it all about you.
You know what? In a way, Dorian's right. If David hadn't dumped her in the middle of the road and she hadn't insisted that I give her a ride, this would have been quite a different evening.
So we have Dorian to thank for all this. You know what? You may have saved my mom's life, but this is kind of a killer for the party, so...
You know, Dorian, I will always be grateful to you for that. Always. And I mean that. But I will never forget what you did to B.E., what you did to Nash, and probably what you did to Charlie. So I don't think you can do those things without expecting retribution.
Oh. And what are you going to do? Have one of your spare personalities rebuild the secret room in the basement and lock me up in it?
Why don't you just let me kick her to the curb?
For once, Todd and I agree.
Dorian, this evening was supposed to be for me to say goodbye to my friends and family, and you are neither.
Fine. But before I go, I have this to say. Todd, you stay away from the Kramer women.
Well, if by that you mean your dysfunctional family, no problem. But you don't get to tell me about my children, Dorian.
Those children are my family, too. And I am far more in their lives right now than you will ever be. And you have nobody to blame but yourself for that.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
No. It's hardly your fault. No, I've come to expect that of her. You know, she does one good deed, makes her so uncomfortable that she has to make very sure we don't think she's really nice. Anyway, let's just forget about her, okay? I will drink to that. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. Thank you.
Oh, no, you know what? We have to thank you and Jessica, and I don't think any one of us could have said no to you two.
Clint, Nora, do me a favor and keep an eye on Jessie, will you?
Oh, yeah, you know we will.
Thank you. And Todd, will you please try and make peace with Blair and the kids and keep a lid on your temper? Don't make me come back.
All right, you got it.
Natalie. I'm gonna miss you, honey.
Oh, Mom, I'm gonna miss you so much.
Jared, I'm counting on you to keep her happy.
You have my word on that. And I know that might not mean much to you right now, but I'll do anything for your daughter.
Oh, you have already.
Sweetheart, listen to me. If it gets to be too hard for you, you call me. I will come on the next flight. Okay, I'm serious about
Mom,
this.
I'm okay, really.
Well, I hope so, because you have Bree and this new little baby, and they're counting on you.
And Nash, too. And I don't plan on letting them down.
All right, bye, honey.
Well, you have to go. Your car's probably waiting for you. You don't want to miss your flight, so scoot.
Okay. All right, I'm going to miss you all, but I'll be back before you know it.
Bye. 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 So, thank you guys for coming.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't have missed it. Right, Clint?
It really meant a lot to me that you came, in spite of your feelings about Jared, and I know that you're still really upset that I'm still seeing him.
That's pretty much it. On the other hand, I'll always love you.
Well, I got Bree down, finally. She was just so excited to see her grandpa.
You give me a call if you need anything. I'm sorry that Dorian brought up all the Nash stuff.
Never goes away.
Okay. Hey, call if you need anything at all.
Oh, thanks, Daddy.